So good morning. Today I'm going to do a very similar workout that I did last night because I noticed that there's only one person that's done last night and it was a good workout, so I think that I'm going to repeat it again. So welcome along. Happy Wednesday. Not too cold, but definitely going to be a wet one. So let's start by working our posture. So we want to have our ankles, knees and hips on top of one another. Shoulders stay away from the ears and hands come onto your lower abdominals. Let's take a breath in through your nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose. When you breathe out, you're feeling your stomach move in towards the spine. So in through the nose and sighing out. So hands come a bit higher. Breath in and sighing out. Keep spreading your toes. One more like that for me. Breath in. And as you exhale, your arms come down. Now inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, we take our arms to the side. Inhale, arms shift forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms lifted up. And then exhale, bring the arms straight down in front. Now we're coming up onto the balls of the feet and we stay lifted as your arms come up. Exhale, come to the side with the arms. Stay off the heels. Inhale, arms move forward. And then exhale, arms go to the side. Inhale, arms rise up. And then we're going to bend the knees. Arms are coming down, your heels are staying lifted. So we're staying off the heels, just the arms on their own. Exhaling out to the side. Inhale, arms move forward, please. Exhaling out to the side. Inhale out, arms lift up. And then we're coming down a little bit further. As your knees bend, your arms come down. Go again. So if you've just joined, we're doing the same thing that we did last night. Yeah, it's a good workout and I don't want anyone to miss it. If you didn't do night classes, you only do the morning classes. I want everyone to benefit. Come down. And then one more, please. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale out to the side. Inhale, arms come forward. Exhaling out to the side. Inhale, arms lift. And then come down that fraction more. Now Monday the screen was pretty jumpy with the girls around, so I'm going to kick them out again. So Ramira's taking them away. Let's do a few different tree poses. So the first one is the harder one. And we're going to just put our right foot along the side of the left leg and our arms are in a V. So they're out wide enough that you can hopefully balance when you lift off your heel. So that's what the aim is. So you come down if you need to, but you're trying to stay up. 2 more breaths. And bring the heel down and then lower the arms back down again. Definitely easier in the morning. Last night it was so challenging. Not saying that it's easy now because it's definitely still hard. Arms in the V, let's lift off. But it feels a little bit more doable than it did last night, that's for sure. And as you breathe out, tummy moves in. Maybe in the morning because your stomach's empty, it's easier to do the contraction and help yourself stay up. I haven't figured out why mornings are easier than nights. A few more breaths. And let's lower the heel down, arms come down and we'll release that foot. So second, a lot of tray poses, their arms are a little bit narrower now and we're moving towards the right side as you're pushing your hip over to the left. Keep the shoulders relaxed, keep the arms straight. We'll continue our breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. A few more deep breaths here. They are upstairs, I hope it doesn't affect the reception. So bring the arms up, lower ourselves down, and let's do the same thing on the other side. I know the arms are feeling a little bit sore. We're not going to use the arms a whole lot today. A little bit definitely, but not too much. So arms are narrow, hips towards the side, arms go the other way. This is giving you a nice tightening as well as stretching sensation down your waist. A few more breaths here. So come on up, bring the arms down. They're playing hide and seek. We were playing in the morning. It's kind of fun actually. It's usually Ramira that plays with them, but it was my turn today. So bring the hands to either heart. I mean, I play with them, but not hide and seek. And forehead if you want, or all the way lifted. Remember the shoulders, keep them down, and if you want more, you can look up. And each time you're breathing out, you're feeling your tummy move in towards the spine. Separate your toes. Just 2 more breaths before we lower that foot. So arms come down, release it to the other side before we get into our strong abs, butt, and back. Those are the 3 things that we're working. So hands to heart, third eye, or we lift. Tonight I will be doing something different if you choose to log back in again. A few more breaths. And I'm going to show you my lemon tree when I finish the class and see if you can actually pick it up. It's just so glorious. It's looking so lovely out there. So I want to turn the screen and show you, especially if you're logging on, Judith. 2 more. So bring the arms down, release the foot, and I'm just going to move the screen, tilt it down so that we can get into our exercises. And we are going to do some more balancing at the end as well. So please don't run away until we finish that. All right, so we're going to be seated to begin with a boat pose. So just sit yourself comfortably with a very straight back, tummy muscles are braced, arms come forward and then you're tipping back. So these are going to attack your deep core abs, and if you feel already they're tightening underneath the skin, the fat, whatever you've got there, but it's tightening because it's keeping you upright. Inhale, pull the elbows in. Exhale, arms lift. Inhale, pull it down, and then exhale, pull forward. Inhale in, exhale, push it up. Inhale down, and then exhale, pull forward. So that's the sequence. Hope the screen's coming through clear. The colour scheme keeps changing on the screen for me. I don't know if I should turn the light off. Keep it going. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Whole time your back is staying straight, and it's like you're pushing with the lower back forward as you're dropping your shoulders away from the ears. Last one. All right, stay here. We're just going to gently roll ourselves back. Try not to drop. You can hold on to ease yourself down. And once we get down, we're going to bring our hands behind the head, pull the knees in a little bit more so that your feet are closer to your bottom, and crunch up, exhale. Inhale to lower back, exhale, crunch up. So what you want to think about is as you're lifting up, check out your tummy and see that it's moving down. Moves down as you exhale. You're seeing that contraction come in. Do 2 more. So this one will coming up as you exhale, and then come back halfway, so not as far back, and then lift again. Good job, keep it strong. I think the rain's coming. A few more. Yeah, I can hear it now. So we're going to go even smaller, team. So come up to your sticking point, contract in, then centimetre back, and we lift again. Tiny little lift and lower. So this attacks your upper abs mainly. In a moment we will get into lower abs too, and I've got some strong lower abs for you this morning. So I hope you're ready. 4 more. You hear the rain? Lovely pitter patter. Hold it up, bring the arms forward. So we're going to roll up. So if you struggle with the roll ups generally, straighten your legs, hold on underneath, or use your elbow. Any of those 3 options will get you there with your feet staying down. So breath in, heel up. Then sit tall at the top, come back halfway and stop. So what we're going to do is we're going to lift the legs up and out, and lift them back up and in. So try and make the movement come from your hip, and that way you're going to work into your lower belly a bit more. So I'm going to bring my arms in a bit so that they're out of the way, but that makes it harder. So you can have your arms forward. It's just up to you. 4 more. Lucky I got my walk in before the rain hit. Yesterday I went in the afternoon. It was a little bit cold in the morning, so it was nice to get it done in the afternoon. I hate not doing my walk. Hold it there, bring your arms forward, and then just gently roll back. And having Ramiro around all the time, it's easy. We can sort of adjust our times to fit in our workouts. He just did his workout prior because I told him it wasn't a good idea to have the girls around the screen today. So lift up legs, take a breath in, and then push one leg away and hold it there. So the other leg, I just want you to move it away a little bit more. So the angle at your hip is greater than 90 degrees, and just stay here. Breathing strong. 2 more. Bring it in and then push the other leg away. Now we're going to make sure that the leg that's staying in moves away a little bit more so the angle there is greater than 90 degrees at the hip. Super strong, right? If you're hurting in your back, the leg that's straight can go on a higher angle like that. That will help. Bring it in, change sides again. 1 more on each side. Remember, bent leg, push it away a bit more. It's pain. It's a good pain. I can feel it from last night. That's why I thought I'm definitely going to do it again today because I don't often feel pain in my abs. Bring it in because I work out so often. But then when I feel it, I think I must have done a good job in terms of the exercise selection. So that's why I wanted to give you this workout again today. It's so challenging. 4 more. Now, quick transition, team. Let's pull our knees in, lift ourselves up and come into some planks. Just a minute up here on our hands and a minute down on our elbows. And the reason being, I just want to finish these ab sequence off strong before we get into some glutes. And we will visit abs again. We're definitely not finished. Zip the legs in, push the weight into the heels, shoulders come back. I just really want to burn the abs while we can. Hands come under the shoulders. Weight into your fingertips, shoulders draw them back, belly keep it strong, breath nice and deep. Now I know most people come back and do the replay, not doing it live with me, so if you're out there doing it live with me, good job, thank you, I appreciate it, but I understand those of you who are just fitting it in when you can, good on you too, it's wonderful. I'm really pleased to see that there are people benefiting from this class. Guess what? Elbow time. Whew. These abs are crying for a break, aren't they? At least it's not cool. It's warm. Your body and the breath getting warmer, hey? The breath warms you. The whole body's benefiting. We're going to make this through. It's hurting today. I'm backing it up from last night, but I'm not complaining. Trust me, this is a good pain. Over halfway mark. Each breath you take gets you closer to that finish line. I will give you a stretch before we get into the butt. So close. Another 5 seconds. Yeah. Knees down, toes together. Wow. Super strong. I'm proud of you. Very good workout. I think I will keep the light on just for the simple fact that it's gotten really dark out there now. So I'm going to flip over onto my back again. And we'll get into some glutes just to give our back a little bit of a break. Our abs a little bit of a break. So I'm going to lift up. Okay, so we've got our knees underneath our hips. No, that's not right. We've got our feet underneath our knees and our hands are just relaxing. Take a breath in and push your hips up. Down a little bit and then lift. Really nice to work a different body part. Work those ab muscles really strongly. Remember, as you're lifting up, you're squeezing your glutes, keeping your tightness coming all the way through. So you should already be feeling this in the glutes, especially if you're doing the contraction in the right way. A few more. Now we're going to just do a slight modification, pull the feet in a little bit more and lift off the heels, and then squeeze again. And just a slight lift and lower. It's a beautiful sound to hear the rain when you're indoors. A few more like that. So the knees are still separated at the same level that the feet are. So we're not bringing the knees together like I usually do. We're just holding it still. 2 to go. Now let's just lower the heels gently, keep the hips up, and then just cross one leg over and allow the knee to come down as you push the hips up. No movement though, just pushing up and holding still. Squeeze the glutes, they automatically want to squeeze to hold you up there anyway. And let's change to the other side. So other leg, lift it on up, push the hips right up. Staying nice and still, feeling that benefit all through the glute. And if you have a quick touch, you'll feel it tightening. Now Friday morning I'm doing a stretch class if you're interested, so that's in 2 days at the same time. Tomorrow's the Spanish class. Tonight I'm going to do a lot of lunging style work, so we're going to work legs and butt in a different way. So release that down and lower ourselves down, and then pick one or both knees up and have a seat. And we're going to start some of the sequence again. Not everything the same, but a lot of the similar stuff. So coming with a straight arm, shoulders relaxed, sit on back, tummy muscles keep them in. Adjust my pants so that they're not creating that lovely mushroom. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, come forward. Inhale in, exhale lift. They're laughing, in case you can hear that. Sounds like a scream of not pleasure, but it is a scream of pleasure. My little one's turned her laugh into something quite extraordinary. It's quite contagious. She starts laughing and it's just like non-stop. But it's sort of like an evil cackle. Keep this going. 2 more. Now this time when we roll back, we're going to start with the lower abs first, okay? So just gently ease your way back, and when you do get back, your head can relax down too, because we're going to start with the lower abdominals. So again, your legs are coming up. We're going to push one leg away. The other leg goes on the angle, but then instead of the angle, staying with the bent knee, straight leg. If you can't do the straight leg, stay with the bent. Just breathe. So listen up, bend the knee, pull the other leg in, then extend the other leg away, move the angle, and then straighten the leg. So we're staying in a bit of a scissor split, getting those lower abs screaming. So let's bend in, bring the other leg in, push it away again, and then extend the other leg with the angle increased. Not holding it too long because it's so intense. Last time change, bend in, pull it in, change the other leg over, increase the angle and lift. This is it. I wonder if I did the same side twice. Doesn't matter. Two more. Shaking, shaking. Okay, bend it in, bring it in, lower both heels down, head and shoulders lift, breath in and rise up. So we're not letting the tension go. It was definitely lower ab focus. This is upper ab focus, but they're all connected, yeah? The fact that we're letting these ones rest a bit as we move into the upper ab, it's a benefit for all. Doesn't fatigue too much means that we can't keep going. The neck has had a break, so we can continue. Exhaling on the lift. One more. So come up to your sticking point once more. Halfway back. Lift again. Slight lift and lower. Hope you're enjoying the workout. Hope you're feeling as much good pain as I am. Now we've got little ones coming your way. So come to sticking point, then a centimetre back and rise again. Not too many more, and then we'll say goodbye to these basic abdominal strengtheners. We've already said goodbye to lower abs in this position anyway. We will get into some planks shortly again. That's right, 1 more minute on each level. Don't go away. It's good for you. 2 more. So hold the arms forward. We're going to crunch and roll up. So if your feet are going to lift off, move the legs away a fraction. Okay? I so wanted to lift. Come up straight, come back halfway. Woo, feel that burn, right? Let's move the legs away. We're going to just do, again, arms coming in, lift open and in. You can keep your arms forward, but I want to make it harder. Did you hear them? Just makes me smile when I hear them laugh. Except I hear them running. They might be coming this way. Hopefully not. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. And bring the arms forward and then just so gently take yourselves back. And I'm not going to give you a break. We're going to roll ourselves up as soon as you get there and come into your 2 minutes of planks. Let's go. And trust me, I know you're hating me. I'm hating me too, but these are good for us. So just a minute here on our hands, keeping super still, and then a minute down on our elbows. It's going to turn pretty cold here the next few days. Today I think it's the last not too cold day. But we did have to use our heater, but it's not on today, which is nice. The bill of the gas bill is not going to be so great, I reckon, for all of us that use the gas. But that's all right. At least we're safe. Keep it going a little bit longer. We're approaching the 1 minute mark. And just think, we've only got 1 more minute to go. Let's come on down. It's hard down here, but you know there's an end in sight. I'm going to take my top off. It's getting quite warm. Probably not a good idea to do it while I'm in a plank, but let's see how we go. Give you something to laugh at. Think about something different as we go. I don't think it's going to work. Can I be any more ridiculous? I don't know why I'm not waiting, but there you go. Like I said, give you something to laugh at. That was probably one of those uncoordinated strip downs. And I feel like I've cheated myself out of some good planks. It's all right. Let's keep it going. Do 10 seconds more for me. I know it's over a minute now, but please go for it. Let me make up for my stupidity. And you're there, knees down, toes together. Sit back. Oh, so good, hey? Very, very strong. I'm going to get you to flip over and we'll give our back a bit of a break. Sorry, our arms a bit of a break because we're going to come back and use them a little bit in a moment. So we'll lie on our back just a bit more for the bottom. So feet underneath your knees. Head relaxed. Hips push them up. Hands just relax down. Breath in, push your hips up. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift. I'm impatient, as you can tell. That's why I had to take it off then. I'm one of those people that once I want to do something, I want to do it now. It's an annoying quality. It's definitely not a positive, but you know, we can't be perfect. I know that there's lots of things about me that are annoying. Impatience is one of them. Keep it going strong. So you're lifting up, you're squeezing the glutes. A few more like that. So bring the feet in a little bit closer and then lift and lower. So you've got your balls of your feet supporting you and they're under your knees. So remember, the knees are still separated. Different to usual. When I pull the knees in, we're not doing that now. Four more only. Then I will give you a quick glute stretch before we flip over and get into some back exercises. All right, so just lower the heels down gently. Lower your bottom down, and then we'll take one leg across, and let's pull the legs in. Push the knee away so that you're getting a little bit of a release in through your glutes. So you're pushing that knee that's closer to you away, not the one you're holding on to. And now let's please go to the other foot. Pulling in and pushing the knee away. A few more breaths here, and then we'll flip over. So the really challenging component, I think, is pretty much out of the way for today. So be proud of yourselves, but we've still got to even everything up with working the back and more glutes too. So pull the knees in, roll up, and let's get into our first lot of back exercises. And we'll be on all fours. So from here we have our hands underneath our shoulders and our knees underneath our hips. We have our feet, our knees open hip width distance apart, and our hands are open shoulder width distance apart. So this is a horse stance, no curving, no rounding of the back. Inhale, push opposites away. Exhale, bring them in. Don't touch down. Inhale, push away. Exhale, pull them in. Now when you're pulling them in, you don't let your knee come in too close because I don't want you to then start to feel a rounding of your back. Inhale up. Exhale, bring it in. Eye gaze is probably best looking slightly forward of the hand that's down so you're not feeling too much tension in your neck. I'm so glad that the roof has been fixed. The guy that did the new roof outside had it with a lean coming in towards the house, so the water was coming right in every time it rained, but thank God the guy fixed it and put the lean going the other way. Different guy, mind you, the one that did the error. Yeah, wouldn't even answer his phone. Two more. Come down and change straight to the other side. Inhale, lift. Exhale in. Inhale, lift. Exhale and in. So remember, don't pull the knee in too close. Just a few more like that. Last two. Then we will swap sides again, but we're going to do something different, a little bit of an extension on that. So listen, hold it here. We're going to inhale and push away opposites, other side. Exhale to the diagonal. Inhale, bring it center. Exhale, bring it down, but don't touch down. Again, inhale, lift up. Exhale to the diagonals. Inhale, center. Exhale, bring it in, don't touch down. Keep this going. Inhale, lift. Exhale, diagonal. Inhale, center. Exhale and down. So like I said before, for your neck, probably best looking slightly forward of the hand that is down. Keep everything else completely still. The tummy's drawing in each time you breathe out. 2 more. Gently lower it down. Change sides. Inhale, lift. No break to the diagonal. Inhale, center. Exhale, come down. Don't touch down. And again. I understand why people enjoy yoga. It's that deep breathing. Pilates does a different breathing, but it's still very deep. And we get the nice strong workout, which is the benefit too. And these breaths can be incorporated in any exercise that you do, and it will give you benefit, more benefit than anything else. The deep breath is #1 element in Pilates, and I can understand why. You get it right, everything else sort of flows through. 4 more. Two more lots like that. Last one. All right, bring it on down. Let's have our toes together, our knees apart, and then sink back. Oh, feels such a nice release in through your back. We are going to continue with some more glutes here. And we're going to be on our elbows to do these glute sequence. So yeah, it does get challenging, but it's definitely doable. So we have our elbows slightly forward of our shoulders, and we have our knees underneath our hips so that the bottom is the highest point. I might try and tuck those pants in so that the top stays out of the way. Now just draw one leg into the center more, just move forward, and the other leg shifts away. See how it's up higher? It's on a bit of an angle upward. Now take it up higher, exhale. Down a little bit and lift. Ideally, you probably want to have your device close to a mirror so that you can watch yourself. That would be perfect, so that you can ensure that you're doing the right technique. Again, eye gaze is probably best to look where your palms come together and have your eye gaze there, just so your neck's not feeling any strain. Now flex your foot. Now we inhale to lift, exhale, touch down. Inhale, lift, and touch down. Now we're going to hold this one up, keep the flex, but bend the knee, and then drive the heel up. Sorry, it's gone off view, but keep this going. Feeling that burn in your supporting glute, hopefully. This is the last exercise on this side, so stick with it. 4 more. Now bring this leg down, stick it into the center, and then the other leg can go away. Pointed toe, lift it up. Remember to keep that angle. My butt looks huge. Does it look huge from where you are? I'll ask my husband when he does the replay. I clearly haven't got very flattering pants on, but that's all right. They were comfortable. Why not? Comfort is always better over fashion. 2 more. Now take that leg and flex it. Inhale, lift up and touch down. Keep this going, team. 4 more. Bend the knee, breath in and drive up. Ooh, ooh. Such a burn. Two more. And we're going to continue with butt, but from a different position. So let's lower it down. Toes together, knees apart, sit back. Ooh. Very, very strong. So we've got weight on our arms, but both arms are going to be down. So your hands can be in a fist if you feel like that's necessary to keep your wrists without any pain, or you can be down on your hands. It's up to you. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one leg up, flex the foot, and again, push the heel up. So the beauty of this is we're working the bottom, but we're also giving our back more of a workout. Like I said, be on your fists if you need to, so that you don't feel any pain in your wrist. But because both hands are down, you should be okay. Now you're going to take that visualization of an image of a dog doing a pee under a tree. So turn the knee out and then pull it in. And then lift up. That's what you want to aim for. Even weight in both arms. Last one. Keep the bend. Now pull the knee in. And then lift it up. Last exercise here. Burn, hey? I didn't do these last night. I'm doing them now because I can't remember what I finished with last night. That's my mind for you. All right, bring it down. Not even, what is 12 hours? I don't know. It's been not that long. I can't remember. 16 hours. Look, let's take the other leg up, flex the foot. I'll move over so you can hopefully see it, and then press up. Yeah? So your wrist should be okay. Keep your shoulders relaxing always. You've got those beautiful tree pose balances to look forward to, which I'll show you soon, or which we'll do soon. I'm thinking of the tree, I'll show you after. Now let's turn the knee out, cock it over, and then lift up. Gives you a bit of a rotation in your waist too, so your waist is working. So deep dog peeing. I had a dog, my second dog. We only ever had 2 dogs growing up because they lived, well, the first one lived so long. Golly, he was wonderful. He lived 17 years. He was a beautiful dog. But then there was Alki, and she was a Kelpie, and she used to cock her leg. She used to be confused and think she was a little boy. So she'd cock her leg under a tree instead of her squat. 2 more. Hold this one up. Now pull the knee in. Not too long. Heel drives it up. Three more. How good is that burn in your bottom? Woo! Last one. And pull the knee down. Whew. Sit back. Stretch it out. So we're going to make our way standing to do our balances. So take your time getting up, have a drink if you need to. And then I'm just going to move the screen so that you can see the full vision of our tree poses. So the same balances that we did earlier on, we're going to repeat again, and hopefully you feel that you've got even more balance than before. So right foot along the side of the left leg, hands can be at your heart, third eye, or lift. Oh no, arms in the V, my apologies, and then lift off. Sorry team, jumping ahead of myself. Definitely easier in the morning these. What a difference. A bit wobbly, but yeah. Heel comes down, arms come down, let's change to the other side. So dig the heel in. Apologies for the baby. Not a baby, the toddler. Lift on up. Two more breaths. Heel down, bring the arms down, and then we're changing to the other side. So again, the arms come narrower, and we're tipping, pushing the hip out. Feeling that extension all the way down through the waist. Nice pull. Two more breaths. Bring it up, lower the arms down, and change over. Ramiro! Dehala Baha! Dig the heel in, arms into a V. She wants to come down now. It's okay, I'm happy if she comes down now. Hey, Puerto Baha! Two more. And now come up and you'll find, oopsie, that the next tree is going to feel very easy. So it's your normal tree pose. So hands can stay at your heart. They can find your third eye. You can lift up. Shoulders stay relaxed, knee stays driving out. And if you can, you take your eye gaze up. Two more breaths. So just gently bring the arms down. We'll let that foot come down and we'll change over to the other side. So remember, dig your heel in, open your knee up. Stomach stays nice and strong as you relax your shoulders, hands can stay at heart, third eye or lifted. And you should feel quite stable compared to the start. So you should be able to look up now if you couldn't before. A few more breaths. So we're going to just gently take our arms down. We'll release that foot down. And I'm going to just get you to do a stretch, a twist. So you're going to have your feet back to hip width distance apart. Keep your hips facing forward, but try and hold onto your opposite hips. And then just use that rotation to look yourself towards the back of the room. This will feel like a nice release. And then come to the other side. And then I'm going to just come and flip the computer around and show you the lovely tree out there. If you hopefully can see the lemon tree, and if you can see the lemons that are attached, I don't know. Sign out now, and I thank you for joining me, and I'll be doing a different workout tonight like I mentioned, so please don't think it will be the same if you want to join me again. So have a lovely day and take care. Bye.